Welcome to the SisterHOOD podcast, where faith meets real talk and sisterhood means doing life together. Hosted by Ashley and Megan, this is your space to be seen, heard, and reminded that you don't have to do life or faith alone. We're just two friends chasing Jesus and inviting you into the journey.
Because the road gets sweeter when we walk it together. Whether you're navigating your purpose, building community, or just need a soul refresh, we got you.
So grab your coffee
and pull up a seat at the table.
This is the SisterHOOD podcast. Let's grow in faith together.
Welcome back.
Hi.
We're together again, kind of.
From a distance.
From a distance, but connected at the heart.
Look like my friend. Sorry, I don't know. It's Whitney Houston, maybe? From a distance. God is watching us. God is watching us.
That sounds more like Celine Dion than...
God is watching us from a distance. No. Hold on. From a distance. Oh, no. I'm sorry. We got off on this tangent. Hold on. Bette Midler.
I don't have a clue who that is. Sorry.
Did you ever know that you're my hero? The Wind Beneath My Wings?
I know the song.
Well, Bette Midler's the only one that anybody knows who sang it, because if you know the song, you know her voice. Also, Beaches, the movie, were the best friends. Oh my God.
We'll have to watch it.
Yeah, not the remake with Adina Menzel. That is not the vibe. The original.
Did we were talking about that at Bible study.
We were.
Okay.
Full circle moment. Now we gotta watch it. You will not be the same.
Yes, we will have to watch it.
You will not be
Welcome
the same.
back, though.
Sorry.
This is the final episode of season 3.
Yeah.
And we're so excited. This has been a great season.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had some great guests.
Yep.
Some great learning experiences.
Really, really good topics.
Yeah. We were on video for the first time, so you could actually see us.
Yay. Or not. I don't know. It depends on you, I guess, but I like it.
Whether you watch us or,
Listen.
You're seeing us more on Reels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's been a fun season. What was your favorite episode?
Well, I loved having Shot by His Grace on.
Yes. Natalie.
We need to have her on again.
Yes.
And I know she's up for it too, so I'd love to have that again. I don't know. The Bathsheba episode maybe was my favorite.
Yeah, that one was a good one.
What about you?
Also, the woman with the issue of blood. That was we stayed with her for a couple of episodes.
Who else did we talk about? Hagar too.
Talked about Hagar. Talked about forgiveness.
Yeah. We had a lot of thematic pieces that were very linked. So I feel like this season was really fluid in the content because it was definitely like tracking to a certain direction.
Yeah.
And I felt like we were a lot more unscripted than we've been too.
Yeah, for sure. We had our husbands on.
Yeah, the SisterHOOD.
The SisterHOOD.
Yeah.
They were fun and y'all really liked their episodes. And hearing a male perspective. So we will definitely have them back and hopefully maybe all together.
Yeah, that would be a wild time.
Yeah. And that may not ever happen, but
they're in the same room. That might not be an episode we're sharing.
It was good. That one was good. We did some solo episodes. We did not do that in season 1 and 2. We just either didn't release an episode or it was always us. We were always together.
I think this was like the first season where we felt like very flexible and we also felt the ability to not do if we were just like, this is not it. For this week, it's okay to just kind of say, hey.
Yeah.
Especially when we were both sick.
Yeah, good Lord.
It's just like not going to happen. So I think we felt freedom there, but then also like to your point, doing the solo episodes, I think we felt that it was still connective and it didn't mean we weren't doing according to some kind of expectation. So
yeah.
It
was, I don't know. And we didn't like limit ourselves to the number of episodes we did. Like the first 2 seasons, we kept it about 13 and here we are. I think this is episode
26.
26 or 27.
Yeah.
It's like a random
Yeah.
number, but
We're
like
like, "This was good."
it's a good time.
Also, Christmas is next week. So
Yes. Yeah. Today is we're right there. We're getting close to it.
I also think
But we
this season, we didn't feel so much pressure to, like, record in advance unless we had a guest. Like, we
yeah,
didn't feel like that ultra
those are
pressure.
all at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, and you started a new job. And so that changed some of the dynamics of it as well. And when we were recording,
Yes.
which that's a praise report and a blessing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's there's a lot that's happened. We launched the Sisterhood Collective with this season. So the Bible study that we were a part of officially came under us. And
Sessions. We've got more merch
yeah,
coming. We've just got a lot of your devotional is coming
yes,
as far as like taking out.
yes,
I know you're gonna give more information soon, but yeah, that's coming and that has been beautiful to watch and read and wow. So
yeah,
some big things, like truly big things. I think I like too that in not in spite of, but in light of those big shifts, work or life or milestones like authoring your devotional. I think it's been great that this has not become secondary, that
yeah,
this will always be so important to us and
yeah,
so foundational to everything that it feels so much more fluid and part of everything.
yeah, absolutely.
Um,
It And I feel like there's not a conversation that I have or don't have where I'm like, "Oh, we talked about that on the podcast," or like even, like speaking of Bathsheba, my dad talked about her on Sunday, and this is not like a knock on him, but the previous time he talked about her, I did not that I didn't agree with his, like, view of her, but we had been talking about her and she was kind of fresh in our
yeah.
conversation, and this one that he talked about on Sunday was he's been doing so our theme for church this year has been journey, and so for Christmas, he's obviously doing the journey to Jesus, and so the last 3 weeks he's doing 4 women, leading up to Jesus. So he's done Tamar, Rahab, and then he did Bathsheba last week or this past Sunday. And he was just talking about how, like, the importance of her being in Jesus's lineage. And he just talked about how the thing that could have defined her, um, through that silence that happened when her child died, um, God later redeemed through Jesus, and that cry was the cry that shifted things and changed the world, and just that her story matters, and she was important, and she wasn't like what everyone would have picked out for to be in Jesus's lineage,
Yeah.
but because God saw redemption and had a plan far beyond what we think or she thought.
Yeah.
That's it. So it was a great message. And I'm not just saying that because he's my dad. I'm just like it was really good. But so all of these things, and we've talked about it all season, they've just all kind of been very like on time, even for us and what we've been talking about. Which I love how God does that. That even even when we're bringing it up, obviously it's something that we're either going through or we're in the middle of,
We're
or someone
diving
else is
into.
going.
Yeah.
Yes, that it's still, even when we go back and listen to it after recording and editing and all that, that it's still applicable to us. I'm like, oh yeah,
No.
I
Yeah, for
needed
sure.
that.
Yeah, it's everything's felt very on time, and I think we've gotten a ton of feedback this season that has been so
Hmm.
encouraging too, of where it's meeting people, um, in their certain phases and obstacles and seasons of their lives, and so it's just cool to watch God use it in every way, shape, and form for everyone,
Yeah.
even men. So it's been it's
Yeah.
been a really,
Yeah.
awesome season. Yeah, I'm sad that it's ending, but I'm excited for next season.
Yes. We obviously we talked about having Natalie back.
Mhm.
But we definitely want to have some newer guests. So if you have recommendations of somebody you would like us to reach out to. Um, if you have a story, testimony, something God's done, we would love to maybe sit with you, and that'd be important to share as well. But yeah, so let us know.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it too, just with the comments and the reviews. Continue doing that because we love to read those and see those. And it was actually exciting. I don't remember where we were, but it was at your boy's birthday party. And somebody found out that we had a podcast. And so they searched it up and it like popped up at the top. And we were like,
Yes.
oh, that's
Yes.
exciting. You didn't have
I
to
know.
like go under a few.
I know. It doesn't take
So,
very much. I was like, "Oh, that's it. It's number."
yeah. So it's because of you and your reviews and your likes. And this is new too for us. We've got like 2,000 something followers on TikTok. And that was really
Yay.
exciting. So if you don't follow us on TikTok, we are also on TikTok, and it's the same
Sisterhood
hashtag
Co.
handle. I'm like
Yeah,
hashtag.
you
It's the
got it.
same handle. So you can follow us there as well. It's a lot of the same things. We don't we
Yeah.
haven't switched it up too much, but yeah. But we're gonna try something new today. That
Yes.
I saw it and I shared it with Megan and I was like, this is great. And this would be a fun way to close out season 3. And
Yes.
so I found her podcast. And what is her podcast called?
Oh my gosh. It's,
My brain
Real Talk.
farted.
Real Talk.
Yes, Real Talk with Rachel.
Mhm.
And the reason I found it was I was scrolling and she had Ellie Holcomb on it. And so I just started listening to her podcast from there because it was really good. It was a really good episode. And she did an episode where she talked about this joyful report, and it's Rachel Autry. And so today, Megan and I are going to go through, we're going to break down joyful.
We're gonna do our own
And
joyful report.
yes. And so if you've listened to Rachel's, this is our version of it. We're doing exactly like how she laid it out. Yeah. And I don't know, it was just something fun to do. And I think a great tool to learn some things
Yeah,
along
for
the
sure,
way.
and it lines up with our Advent week too, so it's
Yes.
just great timing, because he's so good with his timing, so yeah, all signs point
Yeah.
to go.
Yes. So joyful, she, the way she laid it out. So J stands for jumping into. So what's new and exciting. O is obsessed with, what I'm loving right now or what we're loving right now. Y is yielding to, so what you're learning or letting go of. F is feeding on, so whether it's a book, podcast, content you're consuming. U is unfiltered thoughts, raw, real talk. And then L is looking ahead and what's coming next or what's coming next. So we're going to go through this, and maybe in the comments we'll put this in our reel and you can share your joyful report as well to kind of
That would be so
wrap up
fun.
season 3. Yeah.
Yes,
Or we
awesome.
can put like a little poll and or question box and you can fill it in that way. But we would love to see your joyful report.
Yes, yay, we wanna hear about it for sure. I think that would be great.
Yes. So do you want to start us with what you're jumping into?
I think we are, I still feel like I'm very new on my job, so I feel like that's still something that I'm jumping into. I'm learning a lot. There's a lot of challenging things, a lot of great things. Um, I feel like there is a new season that I'm jumping into with this new year.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, spiritually, I'm extremely excited for what God has. Um, I feel that I think we all know when that feeling comes and we're like, okay, I feel there's a change coming, and not a scary one, not a bad one, but it's like excitement is built around it. And then additionally, I'm working on some things and finishing some things and more to come on those notes. But excited for that. What about you?
So for me, I am jumping into launching my devotional. I actually take pictures. So this comes out
Yay.
when this comes out. the Friday, I will be doing pictures, kind of as like a promotional photo shoot, branding shoot. I don't know what you want to call it, but doing that. And I'm really excited. And the way that the Lord has, where earlier this season, I was talking about how like it just kind of felt like it just stopped and like momentum stopped. Now the momentum has picked back up. I've got author copies ordered to where like I can have some on hand. And like my dad actually said something about it for the first time from the pulpit. And like he didn't even say it to me like face to face. Like it's how it goes with pastors.
Yeah.
You want to know something or how they're feeling about something, they'll share from the pulpit. And so like he actually talked about it. He's like, and our first book in our library is going to be, and I was like, oh gosh. And so it just feels it's exciting. And yeah, it's new and it's coming in January. So
Yay.
if you have a friend or a sister or somebody that you know that is walking through infertility or has gone through miscarriages, any of that, and they're in a waiting season, it'll be available on Amazon. And if you're around easily, you can come buy one from me or get it on Kindle, either way.
Yeah.
So really exciting, and I'm really happy and thankful for it. So
Yes. Super thankful, excited for you, proud. Like it's amazing. It's super amazing. People are going to be blessed to read it for sure.
I hope it's not anything I want it to be about me. It's definitely like just what the Lord has taught me in this
Yeah,
season.
I can be proud. So,
You can be proud.
okay.
I'm proud too.
Good. You should be. This is amazing. Awesome.
Well,
All right. So jumping into, and now we are moving to obsessed or loving. And you can start us off there.
I am currently obsessed with Christmas pajamas. And that's a weird thing to be obsessed with. Or not weird, but it's the season that we're in. And so I'm just like, give me all the comfy, cozy. Maybe it's just comfort.
Yeah,
I
that's
want
probably it.
all the comfy, cozy blankets. And well, I guess it would be more, I'm obsessed with my tree and like, not that I've perfected my Christmas tree,
But pretty close.
but it just like it makes me smile. I'm not tired of it. And adding the big bow at the top this year just kind of like
Pulled it
chef's
all together.
kiss.
Chef's
It
kiss.
did.
It's
It
giving.
did. And yes. And I don't know. Caleb, and even Caleb, he's like, I wouldn't be mad if you left it up all year. And I was like, well, that would stress me out. But I do love it for this time because
But thank you.
it is. It's so cozy and you just feel it feels good. So that's what I'm obsessed with right now is my Christmas tree. And just the comfort of being home.
Good. I love that. I would say probably there's a couple things. So first of all, this sounds so dumb. The multitasker bag from Poppy and Peonies is my favorite thing in the whole world. There's a thing for everything. There's a pouch for
I have
every.
wanted one of those and I go back and forth on getting it.
Go jump in. Just jump in. I have never felt so organized or ready for the day. And I find myself staying organized because it has like something for everything.
Yeah.
Which is like such a funny thing, but I'm very obsessed with it right now. I'm also recently obsessed with those dumplings that you can get at Sam's. Yeah, it's a huge bag of pork dumplings or chicken and pork. I don't know what's in there really. I don't at me about what the contents are. I
I
don't
don't
care.
eat dumplings. So
Oh, they're so good. And you just like put them in the pan and you pan sear them for 12 minutes or whatever. And it's like amazing. Um, and recently I have become re-obsessed. And this is a food thing, so I'm sorry again, but my ploy sweet chili sauce. It's like a sweet Thai chili. It's amazing. These are the things that I'm currently obsessed with. And
good things.
I do find myself watching The Middle quite frequently right now on Prime. So it's a cute show. It makes me laugh. It's the wife from Raymond. I just like her. So that is oh, and headbands. just currently.
Yes, it's so cute.
I'm not sure if I look like a
No,
child.
it looks very cute. I like it. Candace always wears headbands too, and I think she pulls them off, and you pull them off very well.
Thank
I
you.
felt like I looked stupid when I wore them.
Probably do not. I don't think you could look stupid. But I look Christmassy. I'm wearing red. I'm wearing color.
Yes. I'm pink Christmas.
Yes.
So,
Nobody's surprised.
mm-mm. Nope. The lady at Home Goods today liked my pink. She's like, "Your
Oh,
outfit is so cute."
yeah. You're
I
like day
actually got
made.
several. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It did. All right. So
Why?
what are you yielding to? So this is what you're learning or letting go of.
Yes. I think I am very much yielding that my plan is not going to be the plan. And so I am on the other side of all of the things I tried to make happen. Very thankful for all the things that are actually happening that I didn't have to
Yeah.
try for.
Yeah.
And so watching God open all those doors, but also having people tell me that they want me to pray about other doors. Um, I'm finding myself very much like, well, I'm not sure I want to pray about it because then if God tells me to, I'm going to do it. Because at this point, I'm like, everything I've tried on my own or tried to make happen has just been
Mhm.
nonsense. And then on the other side, everything that He has just done in spite of my efforts has been.
Mhm.
So I am definitely yielding to, which I guess sounds crazy at my age, which is very young,
You are.
so young that I'm finally in the space where I'm like, okay, I mean, God, if that's your way, then that's the way I want it. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
what about you?
That I would say it's kind of similar. Caleb sent me, and this is kind of going to go into F as well for me, but Caleb sent me a podcast and it was talking about suffering and how we look at suffering as this negative thing and the things that we go through as this negative, just horrible place to be in. And what it really is a gift. And that's hard to say because we don't want to see those things together. But it talks about in scripture, and I'll have to find the verse, but the two things that God gives as gifts are faith and suffering. And when I heard that yesterday, it was just one of the most like aha moments because that it requires something from us in that moment. Faith obviously is requiring us to have hope and believe in something that we cannot see or wrap our head around. And then suffering is trusting that whatever this is, there's going to be something on the other side of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it hit so different. Like I literally sobbed through the whole hour podcast. And it was one of the most, I don't know, it was so good. And I just am very thankful for one, a husband that's like, you need this. And he's recognizing just with the different things with the devotional and just some personal things that we've had going on with our close friends and just how real all of this has been and that it's not for nothing, which that's probably
Nothing's
terrible
wasted.
phrasing. Yeah. So I don't know, it's just been learning to trust even in the middle of the suffering. And the one thing from the podcast that he did say, he was talking about Paul's desire to go to Rome. And if Paul had gone to Rome on Paul's terms, he would have just been a street preacher. But because Paul went to Rome as a prisoner, he became shackled to the imperial guard who had access to people that Paul would not have had access to had he just gone the way he wanted to go. And it just was one of the most like profound statements that
Yeah.
if we go the way that God wants us to go, even in the suffering, even in shackles, that God's going to give you access to the things you wouldn't have had access had you gone and try to do it your way.
Yeah.
And
That's
so,
good. So good.
yeah. So
So good.
that's where I'm learning is that if in this suffering, and I say suffering kind of lightly, everybody has their different ailments, whatever it is. But I can look at it and just be bummed out that I'm still in this, or I can see it as what is the Lord giving me access to for His good and His glory.
That's good.
So that's what I'm yielding to.
Mm.
And to kind of go into F so that I can stop talking, that podcast is called The Street Preachers with Paul Anthony Mitchell and Tim Timberlake. And I had heard of Paul Anthony Mitchell. He's a pastor in Atlanta at the 2819 church. And he just speaks truth and he doesn't care.
When it hits hard, it hits right on the target every
time.
But
it hits so, it is so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he was the one that mostly spoke. And then Caleb sent me the second episode or the next episode on that same tour today. And I was like, I think I'm going to just not listen to that one today. We don't need to. Today's already heavy enough. We're gonna wait on that one. But so that's a good one. And then what I'm consuming has just been stuff for the devotional, getting all of that ready for the photo shoot and launch. So that's what I'm eating on currently.
For me, as a result of Ashley sharing Rachel's Real Talk, I have been feeding on her podcast, which has been great. It's pretty easy listen, usually pretty short. So it's nice. It's very digestible and you can take it to go. It's good stuff. So I like her content. I have always been a fan of the Unstuck Church podcast. So that's something I have listened to probably throughout the last 5+ years. And I always find it really relevant and just connective and good content. There is a book that I have been reading. There's several books, but this one has kind of struck a chord with me. It's Christian Women with ADHD, Understanding and Embracing God's Design for Your Mind. I'm not through it yet, but so far there's so many points that I read it and I'm just like, oh yeah, oh gosh, that's okay. That it's good stuff. So a lot of reflection and enables a lot of evaluation, which is really again, a part of the season that I'm in. I've also been reading Grace is Enough. It's a Christian devotional for women, kind of centered around anxiety and other insecurities that really we tend to dwell in as women. So yeah, those are the kind of things I am feeding on. And then also, not for nothing and not on the spiritual walk side. I have recently come to discover and start reading with my 8-year-old this book called The Midnight Post and the Post Box Clock. It's by Sarah Dean. She's actually out of Greenville. She's local.
Cool.
And it's this magical post office. It's kind of like Narnia meets Harry Potter on some level. So more to come on that, but really enjoying that. Found it at a market. And yeah, I just love somebody local. I think it's just so cool. And it's just really, really sweet and cute. And, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeding on. So now we're moving to you, as in the letter U.
You as unfiltered thoughts, raw and real talk. You can start this one.
I would say in line with the things and the season or the things I'm yielding to, is being very comfortable without getting approval for everything and being super comfortable with conflict. I think I am getting to the place in my elder stage that I just only want the approval of God. So at some level, I'm just not interested in what someone might think or perceive. And we were talking earlier about a situation and I have no poker face anymore. And I kind of actually like that. I like that I'm not out to offend anybody. I'm not out to make someone feel bad, but I'm also not going to play nice for the sake of making someone comfortable when when I'm just not on that same page. There's been several experiences lately that I'm just like, this is getting wild. And I don't even know what this is, but I feel more boldened to just speak up and just shut it down, which I'm by nature such a people pleaser. So that has been really kind of freeing for me.
Yeah.
And, I love you and I want you to be successful and I want you to have God in your life and I want you to do those things, but also I'm not going to, sit by and
Yeah.
pretend. And it's just a different level. And again, I think it comes from a place of deeper love.
Yeah.
Um, it's not surfacey, and I have no
Yeah.
interest in surfacey anymore. So I think that's kind of a very freeing and different mode than I've been in ever. So,
Yeah. It's kind of the same for me too, is like not just because it's how you've always been or it's what's always been said or whatever, like it's not gonna fly just because that's how it's always been. Like I'm gonna call it out now. And that's where I've been like, I don't play that game anymore. And like the
yeah, setting
boundaries,
real boundaries, yeah.
real hard boundaries that, yeah, it may be uncomfortable to begin with, but I'm not, I'm, and I shared a reel today that I was just like, I'm not apologizing for setting boundaries that are going to keep me at peace.
Mhm.
Like if it's going to keep me at peace and in a place where I'm only relying on what God's
Yeah.
saying and speaking, then
Yep.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to obey him first.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna apologize for keeping myself in a place where I'm okay.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
that's that's me.
Boundaries are important, unapologetically.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
We are at L.
Alright. Looking ahead. Season 4 is for sure coming next.
Yes. Yes. I think we said 2nd week in January, 3rd week in
Maybe
January,
February.
maybe
Yeah,
February, but it's
something like
coming.
that. Yeah, we are gonna be working on that. We're gonna try to get us a little retreat
Yes.
break in there
Yeah.
to plan and to get all the things in order
Yeah.
for season 4 for the Sisterhood Collective. We're really excited. We've got a lot of big things that we're
Yes.
hoping we can make happen
Yeah.
for 2026. And we want you to be a part of it. And we can't wait to share more of what that is. Um, Megan had kind of shared some of what the Lord was giving her with it. And then we got swept up in life. And so
All of the things.
we haven't gone further than what Megan has shared. But it's going to be really good. And I know that God's timing for it is going to be absolutely perfect. And we can sit here and try to plan it out when we did, or we can wait for Him to just give us the green light. And I feel like things will fall into place with it. But yeah, we got some exciting things for that. And then for personally, um, obviously for me, it's the devotional launch in January.
Yay.
And I'll share more about the date. I'm not going to share that just quite yet. We might throw a random episode in here during this break and just be like, hey, this is coming. But yeah, that's what's coming next for me.
Yeah, maybe we should do like an interview with the author and I'll like interview style you.
Yeah, we can do that.
That'd be good. That'd be
And
fun.
then when you do yours,
Yeah, we'll just pretend like think I'll use a what's it called? A pseudonym, some man's name. Be good.
no, you put your name on that.
Be funny. I'm very excited. I think when your devotional comes out, I'm excited for all the things. I'm very proud of you and it's gonna be amazing. It is. It is.
Thank you.
But I think it would be so cool to have like a little interview with you for like the little teaser that you want to do in the interim of the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Can can do something. What are you looking ahead to?
I think I don't know. I am just excited. I'm excited for what I feel is change coming.
Yeah.
I feel like God has done so much groundwork this season of my life that it's going to be breaking in a lot of ways but I'm in a different headspace than I've ever been. And so I'm
Yeah.
excited for what that is fully. And I'm not scared. And I think that that is definitely not me. So I'm more excited when I'm not operating as business as usual, because that
Yeah.
means he's doing it. So yeah, I think
And I
this,
don't say this to like, because I don't like when people use this phrase, but it is, but like there's like a glow about you right now. And not in like
I'm a
a,
little dewy. I'm
not,
sweating.
no, not in like a, but like there's life. And we've said it earlier this season, just you walked through a hard
Yeah.
several years.
Yeah.
And to see the life and what God's doing coming back and just the joy that he has kind of rekindled in you has been I've been very thankful to have a front row seat to that and watching you see the yeses
Yeah.
being fulfilled and the things that you have prayed for and asked, and the Lord's just like answering it, but then like going further and beyond like what your expectation was. And so it's been really cool to watch and see, and I'm excited for you as well. So,
And I think we've talked about it so much about keeping the thankfulness at the front and
mhm.
remembering. And this is a not of me on any level. And that's what I mean when I'm like, the things that I feel are the things that I think are so contrary to my normal that I know it's
Mhm.
not me. And so even just keeping the things I'm thankful for at the front burner has been such a priority. Um, to just keep me in this place, in this whatever
Yeah.
this is, whatever God is doing, like I don't wanna relinquish it on any level, and I
Yeah.
don't want it to shift away. Like, I'm just like, whatever it is, I mean, he's been so good and, um, continues to do the things, and but as I'm looking at the things he's doing now, I'm still remembering the things he did then, you know? So it's,
Yeah.
I'm super thankful. So thanks for the encouragement. I'm definitely on, I don't like to say on the other side of something because that sounds like completion of something that will always be, but in a different space, very much in a
Yeah.
different space. And
Yeah.
um, yeah, I think that's what I'm excited for, the unknown things that God is doing behind the scenes and the things that I do know that He has done. Um, and I think for both of us, the groundwork that He's laid this season and this phase of our lives has been
Mhm.
invaluable. I don't want to forget it. And I kind of love, for my own selfish reasons, that we recorded so much of it and it lives
Yeah.
somewhere that I can't run from. Um, because we do that.
Yeah.
We're facing the current thing and we run from the things that have already happened that he's already done and we forget. And I think
Yeah.
this just holds us to a different kind of accountability. So in a selfish space, I'm so thankful that if I
Yeah.
think for a moment that I am, removed from his sight, and I think that goes hand in hand with a lot of the content that we shared this season where it's being seen, and the
Mhm.
God that hears you, and the God that sees you when you feel nobody does, and the God that walks with you when everything's quiet. Um, I think that there's just such a different awareness there, and getting through those stories in a different light
Yeah.
and understanding the full weight of them because we're navigating it ourselves. I
Yeah.
mean, man, I'm just excited for what God has. It's just
He's
gonna be
good.
good.
Yeah. He's good. Well, that was
Yeah.
our joyful report.
Yay.
And that was really exciting. And we'll probably, thank you, Rachel, include that like maybe midways in some of our episodes, just kind of give an update of where things are. But, or in like future seasons is what I'm trying to say. But we are just so thankful. And we just pray that you and your family have a very, very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And we are, like I said, and well, we both said it, we are very excited for all that the Lord is going to do. And we hope that you join us in the fun and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
beauty of this sisterhood. So,
Yeah, yay, and be so present this holiday. Be with your
yeah,
family, your friends, love on your people, pray for your people. Um, yeah, be aware of all of your people.
yeah,
Be sensitive. But yeah, enjoy it. We're gonna miss you guys, but we will still be active on socials and
yes,
um you'll still be hearing from us on next season, date release, and obviously everything that Ashley is navigating right now with her devotional.
Yep.
Just more to come, better things to come, honestly.
Yeah. We love you guys, and we will see you next year.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed today's episode. We love getting to spend time with you, and we hope you love spending time with us.
Yes, and if you enjoyed it, we want you to go to Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen, and please give us a like, a thumbs up, a rating, because this helps get it out to more people so that more people can hear about Jesus and how amazing he is. It's not anything for us. It's just so people know his goodness.
Yeah, it helps us to be able to do more, to reach more. So hit those stars, hit those likes, leave a review. Tell us what you enjoyed. Tell us what you want more of. We want to hear from you. And as always, thanks for joining us this week, and we'll see you next week.